It's showtime. I've been told it's showtime. It just warned me, it's showtime. I didn't even do the countdown. I'm not that sophisticated to put in my countdown effect. Maybe I can do it post countdown. Here we go. Here we go. Nah, that sucks. I can put in this background. Hang on. Oh. Hang on. Yeah. News layout. What? Oh, come on. This is not going well. There we go. Check out the background. Isn't that cool? Yeah, right. Oakley dokley. Hello. Let me get back to the chat first. Hello, everyone. Antonio was here first. Steve. Kerry is in the house again. Lewis. Been waiting for you since 9 UTC. Steve. Nikki from the Czech Republic. Greeting from Roderick from the nether regions again. Rich Wilson, yet again. It's the same people every back and same people every week. Countdowns suck unless we're talking about rocket launches. I agree, Kerry. Yep. I tweeted this like last month or something. Like I found a an old rocket launch video like from the 60s or something, and they said during the countdown I had like 20 seconds left, and somebody went not oscilloscopes, oscillographs to fast. I reckon every countdown should have oscillographs to fast. And because they were recording it, right? You know, it was like a test, it was an ICBM launch or something. And they were actually recording it, and, you know, with all the instrumentation, oscillographs to fast. Yes. Love a t-shirt like that. A big rocket with oscillographs to fast. Portugal, Bruno. Mega monkey at Hotmail. Rassenbots in the house again. Hello from the Ukraine. We have somebody from the Ukraine. Unpronounceable name. Sorry, I don't speak the Cyrillic. Is it the? Yep. I'm guaranteed I've got that wrong. Obvious schism, Michael. Hey. Science with Naveed, my favourite PCB design software. Well, I've got to obligatory say Altium, don't I? Protel, Altium, because I've only been using it for over 30 years. So, you know, I kind of have to say that. And I worked at the company for 4 years. Thought I was having a day off. Yeah, that might have been the case. Maybe I said that. But, you know, circumstances changed. I'll probably only make it like an hour today because I want to do some shit. When are we going to have a lab cleanup video? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, sure. Okay. Howdy. Nice hack on the Maggie lamp. Yes. I promised that last week, didn't I? For those who haven't seen it, it was only on Odyssey. Hi to all my viewers on Odyssey, which I'll check now has actually gone live. In fact, I'll move the Odyssey chat over. If anyone's watching on Odyssey, I think something's happening. Yeah, there it is. Hi to all my viewers on Odyssey, which I'll check now. Shut that guy up. Shut up. Hello? No, I can't. There we go. I pause it. Anyway, yeah, the video's over on Odyssey. I haven't put it on. I was going to put it on Patreon. and the supporters section of the forum. But yes, I promised to hack the Maggie lamp. Ooh, look at that. Promised to, yeah, hack a Maggie lamp. So I installed LED strips in here. The same ones I installed in my do-it-yourself box. I didn't put the link for that. My do-it-yourself photography light box. And it's now powered from a Sony battery, which I use in my cameras. So yeah, I just whack that in there, and it just clicks in place. Isn't that sweet? And so now I've got a portable thing, and it's still got the, so I can carry it, I can have it one-handed, I can have it two-handed, and yeah, it's really nice. And the light pattern is really good. It actually converges. You can see it. Well, you can go watch the video for yourself on, oh, yeah, you can see if you, obviously I'm never going to use it that close, right? So the light pattern in the middle there, but it converges once you get to about there. And yeah, it's just really nice. And those LEDs are running at about 250 milli. So, yep, I think that is sweet as. I could sell that. I reckon who would buy one? Who would buy one? Obviously, put a sexier handle on it, maybe. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah, I really like it. Greetings from Iceland, Gunnar, Poland too. Wow. Blob. Science with Naveed is from Pakistan. Big Daddy MRI. Do you actually have an MRI scanner sitting in your lab? Just, you know. Oh, Kerry, it's your happy birthday. Kerry, it's your 24th birthday. OX 24th birthday. How was the oil spill? Yeah, I sold it. I sold it to the Americans who are desperate for cheap oil. Hey, Victor from Mexico. The lube is partially cleaned up. For those who didn't see it, there was an oil spill there. That's why that part of the bench looks shiny. No, I haven't put any, like I paper toweled it, but I haven't like gotten around to, like, some people recommended like wheat and stuff, like some sort of absorbing, you know. Yeah. Oh, I totally agree. The best rocket launch was the one that went sideways. Yeah, that's brilliant. That's brilliant. Sorry, couldn't find the Ghostbusters t-shirt. Dave's had a lie-in today, an hour later. No, it normally starts at 9 a.m. I started on time. Rossman, 50 viewers, is he also live? Is he? Lewis Rossman, is he live? Let's go and have a look. Lewis Rossman. He is. He's live right now. He is. 99 people watching. Let's compete with Lewis. Can everyone go over to Lewis Rossman? Here we go. I'll put Lewis's live link. Can everyone go over and says, Dave says hi, Dave says hi, Dave says hi. Or, no. Go over and say, Great Scott, Great Scott. No, because everyone will think it's Great Scott's video. No. No, just go over there and say, Dave said hi, Dave says hi. I could troll him with something better, but I can't think of anything because I'm not that quick thinking. There. Go over and thank you, Rassenbot, for the super sticker. Alberta warm and the snow is melting. What is snow? I don't understand. I don't understand. Big Daddy's from Texas. God, I've got to catch up on the chat. So, yeah, go and bombard Lewis Rossman's chat with Dave Says Hi. If I can get like 100 people. So 114 people I've got. I think I've got more. All 114 people jump over to Lewis Rossman's stream. Dave Says Hi. Dave Says Hi. Yeah, everyone did it. Everyone did it. I can see it. Well done. Love it. Love it. His chat has been bombarded. I have to have a listen now. His chat's being bombarded. And he's got it like, apparently he's got a like an earpiece with a earpiece. I sound like, you know, like he's an agent or something. He's got like a voice to text to voice thing. I don't know how he does it, but he's got a text to chat to voice thing, so he doesn't have to read the things while he's driving. He can just hear them. And everyone's still on saying Dave Says Hi. I can't. He's not saying anything. I think he's trying to get over. I think we've bombarded him. Dave loves MacBooks and one wheels. Oh, this is good. Live trolling of Lewis Rossman. Here we go. Like, I can put it up. Here we go. Yeah, here we go. There. Live trolling. Love it. Come on, Lewis, talk to us. I can hear the road noise. He's not saying anything.
I don't have a car as a preferred travel companion. I prefer people for travel companions, not... Right. In terms of finding who would be a good travel companion, that's a good question. I have no travel companion right now besides my travel pillow.
I think he was ignoring us. Was he? Alexa, Google Bixby.
That's a Ford F-150.
Bixby.
It has an American flag on it.
American flag.
God bless America. God bless the Ford F-150.
He's ignoring you. He said, "Who's Dave?" Really?
God bless America. No. Okay, fine. That's kind of...
Spoil sport. Anyway, there you go. That's enough of, we bombarded Lewis. Poor Lewis. That's enough of, hang on. We bombarded Lewis. Poor Lewis. Shut up. There we go. I'm back. And, no, I'm not. Geez, pain in the ass to edit these live streams live. I'm looking at the beginning of the stream. What? Was I? Oh, you're right, I was. Sorry. Oh, I thought that bar wasn't there before when I started. I swear.
I don't have this script.
Yeah, you're right. Sorry. Yep. I've done that before.
Honestly, this is still better than going through Paul's bullshit queue.
I don't think he's looking at the chat now.
Bullshit weather.
Anyway, do you see our chat bombardment? So did anyone know if he saw our chat bombardment? He's changing his number plate. What is he thinking of doing something dodgy? Oh, okay. No, someone mentioned that he said he didn't know who Dave is. Nice. Doesn't it hurt my eyes to have not have dark theme on YouTube? Not on this machine. I do on the other machines. I haven't done it on this machine, so I should. How do you do it? Settings. How do you do it? Extension, appearance. No, show home button. No, I don't know. It's in there somewhere. Search settings. Dark. It's not there. Ain't there. Six results. Nope. Dark theme. Nope. No search results found. Bloody hell. I don't know. It's in there somewhere. I've just set all my screens to blue filter. All of my screens are blue filtered at the advice of my optometrist. I do use dark theme a lot for some things. Like if the option's there, I'll generally turn it on. But some dark themes can suck. I totally agree. Some dark themes are shit, and they just don't. Yeah, they just don't work well. So, yeah. Put that back. Australia has the best sockets. Australia's ones look like the Scream mask. Is the best sockets. Australia has the best sockets. Julian, hey, Julian Eyelet's in the house. I only use dark themes on the dark web. Yeah. Rub it in. How's sunny Sydney this morning? Yeah. It's a bit depressing. Is it raining? What is the bomb radar doing? Because I don't want the wife's tennis to be cancelled, but you know, if it is, then I got more time to eat my burger at lunch. Let's have a look. Okay. Let's see what it's doing. Rain radar. Sydney. 64 hours. Nothing there. Nothing doing. Nothing doing. There's a southerly. So, yeah, go right in. It's right at Terry Hills there is the rain radar. And there's nothing doing. Come on. Seriously. 256 kilometres, nothing. 512 kilometre composite. Oh, there's something down south. Whether or not that comes up in the next 3-4 hours, could do. You never know. There you go. I hate blue LEDs, announces Jack. Can you remember? Who remembers when blue LEDs came out? What was it, 90s? Can somebody put, when the first commercial blue LEDs came out? Was it, it was like mid-90s or something? And everyone had freaking put a blue LED, and they put the brightest freaking blue LED on everything as a power button, just because you could. Well, that's if you could afford the blue LEDs, but all your fancy shit, put blue LEDs on it. Oh, God, it was annoying. And they made them as bright as possible. It was so annoying. Julian bought a blue LED in 92. Right, yeah, I thought it would have been. Yeah, I don't think that was too much earlier than that. I think were blue LEDs in the 80s? Doesn't seem so. Doesn't seem like that to me. Can somebody fact check? We have a live for 1989, says Phoenix 88. Really? No, someone says 97 was the first time I could buy one. Voltaire. Hey, this is an interesting one. Sodium-ion batteries. This is, I have 3 videos at the moment that I kind of sort of want to do. One, and they're all related to this. One is follow-up to the Wiggle. Wiggle? Yeah, Wiggle. There you go. One's follow-up to the Wiggle wireless power thing, because they're raising money again. So I don't know which one I'll work on after I leave this live stream, but I'm going to work on one of them. And next one is a sodium-ion battery, the Next Bolt. Check out the Next Bolt, right? They've raised, how much? Is it $500,000? Next Bolt. Oh my God. And watch there. Oh my God. If you can sit through their entire promo video, hang on, Next Bolt. Is it nextbolt.co? Nextbolt.co. The future of home batteries. And they've got a, have they even linked through to their, they've got like a crowdfunder. What is it? Like one of those, it isn't a Kickstarter or isn't a Kickstarter. So I'll put it here. And they claim, oh man, this is like some grade A horseshit. A bloody mouse ain't working properly. Bloody moose. They are. Nextbolt.co. But can somebody... Nextbolt battery fundraising or something. It's is it WeFund or something? Invest in WeFunder. There it is. WeFunder. Nextbolt. I challenge you. I challenge everyone herewith challenged. This is like this is Meredith Perry level challenge. Well, not quite. But WeFunder.nextbolt. I've just put the link in the chat. And yes, the blue lead is the one that won the Nobel Prize. Yes. Yes, it was. They won the Nobel Prize for it. I can't remember who. Have I ever worked on avionics before? No. I've only worked on Army stuff and Navy. In August 1989, Cree introduced the first commercially available blue lead based on the indirect bandgap semiconductor. All right, silicon carbide. Okay, there you go. August 18. Yeah, but you couldn't buy them. I was sure it was the 90s when you could buy them. Like, you know, that would have been like samples, you know. Yeah. Anyway, I challenge everyone to sit through that crowdfunding video on WeFunder. You are hereby challenged without just banging your head against the bench. It's like, it's just, I swear it's the same voiceover guy that does all those free energy scam videos. It's in exactly the same, you know, American voice, you know, like, what would be the term? Like, I don't know what the term would be for that voice. Can somebody play it and tell me what you think that voice is? How would you best describe that voice? It's like impending doom voice, you know, something like that. Oh my God. It's just, oh. And it tells you nothing. It tells you absolutely nothing. And anyway, to get to the point, they're making this home battery using a sodium-ion battery, right? And they claim to have exclusive rights to sodium batteries, right? Exclusive rights. This little Next Thing Tech is their name. Next Thing Tech. Oh man. Oh, I don't know whether or not I'm going to put the effort in to do like a proper busting video, or whether, like, because you can't really, like, I don't know whether or not I'm going to put the effort in to do like a proper busting video, or whether, like, because you can't really, like, I don't know whether or not I'm going to put the effort in to do like a proper busting video, or whether, like, because you can't really, like, I don't know whether or not I'm going to put the effort in to do like a proper busting video, or whether, like, because you can't really, like, I don't know whether or not I'm going to put the effort in to do like a proper busting video, or whether, like, because you can't really, like, I don't know whether or not I'm going to put the effort in to do like a proper busting video, or whether, like, because you can't really, like, I don't know whether or not I'm going to put the effort in to do like a proper busting video, or whether, like, because you can't really, like, I don't know whether or not I'm going to put the effort in to do like a proper busting video, or whether, like, because you can't really, like, I don't know whether or not I'm going to put the effort in to do like a proper busting video, or whether, like, because you can't really, like, I don't know whether or not I'm going to put the effort in to do like a proper busting video, you know, because to find stuff, like, you've got to find smoking gun stuff to do busted. And it's just like, it's or more like, I just throw it on the second channel. I thought about just doing a quick second channel video of me playing that entire 10 or 12 minute video, however long it is, and it seems like forever, and me just reacting to it or something. It's just so bad. It's so bad. Challenge accepted. I don't want to lose points. Jack's on it. It's so bad. Oh man. Yep. Anyway. Yep. And there's another one as well I want to do. There's like 3 energy related videos that I want to do. So it's like, what is the other one? I can't even remember what the other one is. Hang on. Get there in a minute. Because I've got all the tabs open. I've got like 3 different windows. I've got 4 different windows. 3 of them are already set up with all the tabs I need. So oh no, sorry. Yeah. I know what the other one is. Yes. No, I know what the other one is. The other one is the energy vault. Energy vault. Volt, not voltage volt, energy vault with an L, which is the one Thunderfoot just did. And yeah, the video's awful, isn't it, Liam? It's awful. Oh my God, it's so bad. It's so bad. If you've ever been to one of those free energy websites, you know, they're all in the same form factor. They're like, you know, narrow column, and they just go on forever. And then once you get to the end, there's like a video or a video auto plays or something, and it's some guy just yapping on for like 30 minutes about how he saved his family. You know, he's sitting in the American barn or whatever, sitting in his barn saying, I need to protect my family and my way of life. And, you know, to do that using energy independence. And it takes 30 minutes to get to the point. Yep. How well do my busting videos do? They do pretty well, Steve. I would say most of them do well. Most of them do very well, actually. Some of them don't. Some of them just go, meh. I guess it depends. I don't know. But yeah, GeoCities style. Oh, but yeah, does it? For those who have watched that video, who just went over it, doesn't it? It just reminds me of that. It's like it's so same. Anyway, yeah, Thunderfoot did the video on the next Vault. No, not next Bolt. I'm confused. Energy Vault. Energy Vault, which is the gravity crane based thing. You know, a big block, you move the block up, lift it up, and you stack them like, you know, Jenga tower or whatever, and it makes energy. Because I was talking to him about this, we were both talking about this like months back, like 6 months ago or something, and I put him onto the investor presentation from this company. And boy, is it, oh my God. So also, Thunderfoot's done the video on the, just, you know, the maths behind it, right? It's easy to debunk it. But I was surprised that he didn't do anything on the investor presentation, because that's where all the bullshit is. And so I thought I'd do a video, not repeating the stuff he's done, but just going through the investor presentation. Poll, busting video or not? Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, yes. Some of them do. Some of them have threatened. Some of them have legally threatened me. But they don't do anything because they know they don't have a leg to stand on. Yep. Yes, several times I've been legally threatened. And when I say go for it, they back down. They back down. Yep. And then they try and take me down on basis of copyright and stuff like that. And it's like, you can't. Trademark as well. I've had a company legally threaten me because I use their name. Because I literally use their name. And this was from their legal counsel. And I went back. And so I went to the CEO. I contacted the CEO. And I contacted him directly. And they put in this claim through, it was through YouTube. They were trying to take down my video based on a trademark claim because I was using their trademark. And it's like, and I just went, do you realize what your legal counsel is doing? He has no effing clue. And I linked him through to all the legal cases based on this. And I went, dude, you are going to fucking lose. And go ahead. I'm going to humiliate you. In like, seriously, you're going to be the laughing stock. It was a drone company. It was a drone company. And, yep. So they just, yeah. And the claim was released within like an hour of my email. Because they had like 24 hours, because you have 24 hours to dispute the claim or something. So, you know, it's like, yep. a power wall you just plug into an outlet. Clueless idiots. Ironically, that's possible. Ironically, because I've got a friend of mine who is a really smart dude. Can I say who he used to work for? No, I won't say who he used to work for. Anyway, friend of mine used to work for somebody you've heard of. And his company is working on that. He's actually got a patent on part of it. For plug-in, for plugging having a home battery solution that you can just plug into your outlet. And stuff. And apparently, yeah, the biggest thing is legally. The biggest problem is the legal hurdles, but they reckon they've overcome it. They reckon they've got provisional approval for trials. They've got one trial here in Australia, or they were. This was before COVID hit. And I don't think he's updated. No, anyway, yeah, there's serious people working on power walls you can just plug into the outlet. And it's got all sorts of smarts. It's got smarts in it. It's got like automatic shutters in the end of the plugs as well. You have to like do specially designed mains plugs that have like automated protective shutters and stuff, so that and back off circuitry, so that it's only when it detects it does it, and then it can detect street power outages and stuff. So yeah, it's so it won't keep driving if your power fails. It's not a backup solution for your house, but it's designed to lower your bills, like to during time of day kind of thing, suck energy in during the cheap times and pump it back out during the expensive times. And so it apparently it can be done. It can be done, but he's been working for years on the red tape trying to make it happen. So yeah, but anyway, they are clueless. So yeah. Yeah. Yes, everyone claims they're going to be making sodium batteries in. Yeah. So yeah, this company claims they have exclusive rights to the technology, and this scientist at University of California, San Diego, University of California, San Diego or something, and she's working on this battery tech, and it's like she's also working on all this other shit, and it's like. No, it's so full of shit. So I don't know if that warrants a full video. Who thinks that next bolt thing warrants a full video? Because I'm not sure, like, they've raised $1.6 million now. 1.6 million. Wow, it was only 500K the other day. $1.6 million they've raised. Energy Bolt. Disrupt a $1.8 trillion market. It's so bad. It's so bad. Yeah. And they've got nothing. Although, and you can see if you go to if you go to the WeFunder website and you go into the Ask a Question section, like there's different tabs. If you go into Ask a Question, they're getting owned. They're getting owned in the Ask a Question. So I thought I was just going to do like a video just like laughing at them rather than just like, I don't know. I'm going to have to then, just for public's sake, do it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I want to do a full, maybe just a second channel. I think I'll definitely do a second channel video just like laughing at them. I won't put much effort into it. The battery cells have been featured in science journals. It must be totally legit. Yeah. Yep. Yep. That's what I'm going to do with the Wiggle, the Wiggle wireless power thing. So they're Wiggle are raising money again, right? And I think they've raised like $500,000 again. These raised $5 million like 9 months ago or something. And they're at it again, raising more money. And they claim the same thing. We're featured in Nature magazine, and Nature have this like journal section where I think just anyone can publish. Like it's not peer reviewed, it's not anything, but you can use the Nature branding, right? Which is like that's like the biggest science journal in the world, right? And it's like, so they claim they're being there, and you go in and read. You go in, so they're still going on about the mobile phone charging bullshit. You go in there and read their paper. It's very extensive. They've got all their diagrams, they've got all the photos, they've got all the data, everything. And they're still only getting 10 milliwatts out of it. They're pumping in a watt of RF and they're getting 10 milliwatts out. And that's in their science paper. So I'm going to have to do a video just laughing at them again. Because once again, I did like a 40-50 minute busting video of them before. And they haven't improved. They haven't done anything. They've just hired some kids at a local university, some students to work on it. And if you remember how they claimed that their competitors, they had that graph that they're way ahead of their competitors. One of them was Energis. Guess what they've just done this month? They've teamed up with Energis. They're now using Energis's technology to get them to market. Because their one doesn't work. Because their one is shit. It's only 10 milliwatts. So they've actually teamed up with their competitor, and they're going to get them to, fast to market. They put in wank words, and oh man, it's so funny. Since you are already a pick guy, what about a full pick tutorial series? Yeah, I could do. It's not that, see, I wouldn't, see, the problem is that it's specific to pick. Like, I think more valuable would be like a generic, here's how to use a microcontroller, but then, no. Yeah, it's not easy. Yes, they were shipping. They started shipping in December, some of them. The Keysight giveaway, they started shipping in December, but they're still having massive component shortage problems. Massive. So, yeah. So, yeah, I don't know about a pick tutorial, because it's specific to pick, right? Don't know. Have to think about it. Do a short, pun intended. Do I believe in electric trucks? I've done that on the live. I mentioned that on the live show before. Electric trucks, I don't think the numbers add up. I really don't think they add up, because the problem with electric trucks is to get the range required, they need so much power. Like just the bus, for example. Like, I've done that video on the electric buses, right? And it works for those, right? But they're really heavy, right? So they're just as efficient as my car, right? They're just as efficient as my Hyundai EV, right? But they weigh 10 times more, so they chew 10 times the power. Now, trucks, also heavy, right? So to get the range required, you need massive battery packs. And they weigh like tons, right? And so it might be like 5 tons of batteries, and that's 5 tons of cargo, you know, that you're taking away from the truck. Because unlike fuel gets lighter as you go the distance, and it doesn't weigh 5 tons, right? Trucks don't have 5 tons of fuel because fuel has, you know, much higher energy density per weight. And batteries don't have that, so you're giving up 5 or 10 tons of your payload capacity just to haul your batteries around. And yeah, like, you can make them work. Like, they definitely work. Whether or not the numbers actually add up, I'm not entirely sure. I'm not entirely sure. So yeah, I don't hold out much hope for electric trucks. Maybe like plausible, you know, plausible sign. I'll hold up. Oh, right. It's plausible, but whether or not they're going to work in practice, I don't. I would suspect probably not. I suspect they won't be in you know, I don't know. I probably need an advancement in weight per energy density per weight volume per unit volume. Signal pass in the house. Maybe we can do one of these live sessions together, like split videos. Yeah, Signal. Yes, Sharia. We'll have to do the live hangout again. Or are you talking more about a specific busted thing? All the bullshit. All the bullshit. Anyway, signal pass in the house, everyone. Yeah, so I don't know. What does everyone think about electric trucks? Mike? Sharia? Anyone? Julian? You know, we've got many YouTubers here. Got no shortage of fellow YouTubers. So, electric trucks. I don't know. I haven't run through the full data on it, but my spidey sense is telling me that they're not going to be that very practical. It's just, you're just giving up too much weight to mass, like cargo. And with trucks, cargo is everything, right? Cargo, like, you know, how much weight you can haul is everything. And if you have to haul around an extra 5 or 10 tons, that's 5 or 10 tons less cargo that you can't carry. So, electric, I was just about to say that. The last mile thing works. A hybrid thing is probably the go for trucks. Yeah, to get them through the city streets, they can just, you know, depots and stuff like that, they can have the hybrid thing. Yeah. But for the long haul, I don't see it working. Sharia says there's a sweet spot for every kind of energy density fuel type. Yeah, and I don't think it's not there for planes and it's not there for trucks. I just think no, because both of those things, planes in particular, work on, you know, like, you have to make them as light as possible, right? All the extra fuel you carry is like, and it burns. The good thing about the fuel is that it burns up and the weight's gone, right, as you go, but not so with batteries. And that's the problem. There is actually a sweet spot. I've seen the calculations done for a sweet spot for electric jets and planes. And there is like this narrow window, little narrow window of, just in there of, you know, it's 1,000 kilometers plus or minus 500 or something. And that's the only spot it works, you know. So it's only like these short haul flights or short to, you know, or a specific medium haul flight or something. It's very specific. Guys, see the guy on TikTok that's making what? Somebody on TikTok's making an electric truck? Edison Motors? No, I mean actual real trucks, not Ford F-150 Utes as we call them here. No, I'm talking about an actual long haul semi-trailer truck. You know, haul your 40-foot shipping container kind of truck. Yeah, yeah, it's something like that, Peter. Yeah, it's something like, you know, a quarter of your cargo capacity is taken with batteries. Cargo is everything. Yeah, in Germany they are doing that test with the overhead lines for the trucks, but yeah. Mike's got a comment. Electric trucks, yes, but not in all circumstances. Could be one area where hydrogen might make sense. Pantograph approach on highways is not entirely ridiculous. Yeah, they're actually, that's what I've just mentioned. In Germany, I think it's Germany on the, may not be on the autobahns, but one of the big highways out there in one of the European countries, they're actually testing that. They've got the pantograph thing. And, well, you know, like all of these things work, right? They all work. You can make them work. You can make hydrogen work. You can make fully electric trucks work. You can make pantographs work. You can make trolley buses work. You can make electric trucks, right? You can make everything work. But whether or not it's, yeah, it's not going to be, if it was already a thing, like it would have already been a thing. It definitely, if it was possible, if it just made so much economic sense, it was a no-brainer, it'd already be happening, right? It already would have happened. Fully electric trucks would be everywhere, but they're not. So, yeah. No, the soak test on that, no, it didn't happen last week. I didn't turn it on this week. All the seats on the planes are exercise bikes. Pedal, you bastards. Pedal faster. Yeah, lorries. It depends on your terminology. Here, a truck is an actual truck. It's a semi, or a truck is anything that weighs over like 5 tons or something, right? A truck is a truck here. In Yankee land, a truck is a Ford F-150, right? No. If trucks can be autonomous, do they need to be as big as the current ones? No, they don't, Mike. In fact, they could just be a shell on the front. They could, in theory, just be a shell, because you need, like, you can't just put a 40-foot shipping container on a big sled, and all the motors and batteries were under the sled, right? And then it just went because of the aerodynamics, right? So you'd have to have some sort of fakey shell on the front to make the aerodynamics nice. So that would be very important. You would need that, but no, they don't need to be as big. But most modern trucks aren't that big compared to the stuff they're hauling, really. The biggest part of it is like the sleeping cabin, isn't it? You can get some big sleeper cabins and stuff. But yeah, like autonomous trucks are not going to be a thing. Autonomous trucks through CBD is not going to be a thing. I'm calling it. It's not going to be a thing. It's just no. From, you know, if you've got a big depot on a highway or something, highway to highway depots, fine, you can do the autonomous thing, but otherwise, no. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen when you've got especially ones that go to all different places in the middle of suburbia. Like, no, or in the middle of a city. It's just not going to happen. It's bullshit. Yeah. Better catch up on the chat. You tried my soft latch-in circuit. Geez, that's a long time ago. But the LED always stays on. I guess sim and real world are very different. I guess they are. You've done something wrong. Anyway, so yeah, I'm what's the, oh, my hour's almost up. I'll probably do like another 20 minutes. And can I do a special about IGBTs? Maybe one day. Don't know. I'd rather do other types of transistors first rather than IGBTs. Nah, I'm saying no, Mike. I'm saying nope. Autonomous trucks, and by trucks I mean lorries, right? Big like trucks. They will not happen in cities. No, no. I can put another 20 years on that. Still won't happen. Still won't happen. That's my call. Not going to happen. I'll put a 20-year time frame on that. Happy to. No, I'm not into vacuum tubes. No, I was never into, like, it's past my time, obviously. It predates me, vacuum tubes. I grew up in the transistor era, but I never really had an interest in tubes, as we call them. People are using PER sensors to find ghosts. Do I have anything to say? It's bullshit. I've got a friend who's the head of the Paranormal Research Association of Australia, and yeah, it's bullshit. It's like I can't understate how much bullshit it is. But it's a fun hobby if you want to go around chasing ghosts and thinking you've found them with your PER sensor or your EM meter, right? Some people have the EM meters and stuff like that. Harmless hobby, I guess. It's bullshit, but you know, yeah, whatever. Oh boy. Compulsive yawn. Yeah, solar panels on vehicles make no sense. It's just for keeping the 12-volt battery charged, really. Yep. I don't give a toss who wins the World Cup. Sorry. Care factor 0. Your uncle finds ghosts using a Geiger counter. Really? Wow. Road trains equal lots of room for batteries. Yeah, but it's all weight. It's all about weight. Really? Really? In Logan Run TV series? I don't think I ever watched that. He was able to power this solar-powered land vehicle with his flashlight. Just hang your arm out the back or put your arm on the roof with the torch on the roof. That's great. Oh. Care factor less than 0. Yep. Yep. How's the rain? I've got the rain radar up. How's Lewis Rossman going? Is he still alive? Is Lewis Rossman still alive?
That's the piece of dust.
Yes, he's driving. Oh, no. No, it's all... No. No. No, he's done. No. It's just replaying now. Someone on Odyssey says electric trucks is more than just weight. It's total cost of operating. You have to factor in maintenance costs, fuel costs, and the like. You can replace the loss in cargo weight if the other factor has enabled you to put your more trucks on the road, but better batteries would help a lot. Yeah. Once again, I think if it was an absolute no-brainer, it would have been done by now. If it was an absolute no-brainer. companies would be outfitting their trucks. They'd be converting them to fully electric, and they'd be whacking batteries on the back, and Bob's your uncle. But no, it's not happening. And there's reasons for it. There's economical reasons for it. It doesn't exist, Andrew. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. You've got this absolutely incredible thing called a mind, and it's making you believe it's real. Do I feel safe in Sydney in terms of nuclear war? Yeah, we're pretty safe here. I don't think anyone's going to waste a nuke on Australia. Like, apparently we were on like a target list way back, but why? I don't know why you'd waste a nuke, you know. No, we got no worries here. Oh. Anyway, for those, I've published data on Twitter about nukes and will the nukes work if they actually had to use them, if they were going to use them, would they actually work? And the answer is yes. Yes, they will. I feel a sneeze coming. Nope. Bring back Zeppelins. They already have electric trucks. They're called trains. No, I don't agree. As much as a, you know, the powers that be fan that I am. No, if individual truck companies saw profit, they would be all over it. They'd be all over it. I guarantee if transport companies ran the numbers and they went, this is an absolute no-brainer, it would have already happened. Well, yes, Bob. Of course, that's the you know, that's the thing. Once the supply chains break down, and you know, we're in Mad Max, Bartertown. I can always go to Bartertown. Bro, you're a NATO country. You're screwed. Okay. Do we have the IEEE in Australia? Not. I don't think there's any. Like they have like chapters and stuff. I think. Don't they? Yeah, I think they have like state chapters or something. But like, there's no like. Can't remember the last time they had an event here. I don't think so. Like, I think technically the IEEE are here, but I don't. Yeah, we have like I'm sure we have like state chapters, but no, maybe there are events organised by the IEEE. I don't know. Yeah, because I'm on the New South Wales. I think I'm on the state mailing list for the IEEE, but I never see anything. So. Pine Gap has alien technology, yeah. Let's storm Pine Gap. Let's storm Pine Gap. Let's do the what's that thing called? What's that thing called where you know do the it has a name. I'm sure it has a name. which they tried to do at Area 51. Oh man. That video of that newsreader just standing there near Area 51 after they did the Facebook group. You know, like 2 million people are going to show up and they're all going to storm Area 51 and they're all going to do the... and he's standing there and there's no one there, and then just one guy behind him just does that thing, just runs across. It's hilarious. Funniest thing ever. What's it called? Naruto Run. Naruto Run. Okay. I don't know where that comes from. I don't know where that term comes from, but the Naruto Run, I'm butchering that probably. Naruto Run. That's great. It's so funny. It's hilarious. We can all storm Pine Gap. There's probably one security guard there with a, you know, at Pine Gap. Heinrich, what do you think about 4A batteries and where it suits? Well, you use 4A batteries in like the pens and stuff. You know, the stylus things? The stylus, you know, anything that needs that really slim form factor. They use 4A batteries. Jim, I've mopped it up a bit with paper towel, but I haven't put like, I have to read some of the recommendations. People said flour and stuff or something. So I have to try that. What do I think of the old Tektronix 2465 with the built-in multimeter? Yeah, it's cool. It's cool. If you can get one, get one. They're very cool. They're not great, like, you know, but it's just from a coolness factor. Yeah, man, it's all about element 115. Yeah, totally. That's what powers the UFOs at Area 51. Yep. It's midnight here on April 1st. Finish. Good night. It's all over. Woo. I swear I am too good at my job. I don't want to... I've got tickets on myself. Right? I think I'm too good at my job. That's all I'm going to say. The 555 saved my life. Oh, you only need flour if it's still liquid. Yeah, it's like, it's still slimy, but there's no, like, it's not like gobs of liquid. No, I think the THS 720 is not great. I think its updating and stuff is just really hideously old school. Like, if you can get it for like $50 or something, maybe, but I don't think it's that great. It's still kind of useful, but yeah. Some of you noticed. Some of us noticed. Yeah, some. But holy shit. Wow. Wow. That's all I've got to say. TDS 320. They're once again pretty old school. They don't have much memory from memory. TDS, yeah, their user interface is kind of, you know, and they're big and heavy for the time, and they fail a lot apparently. Apparently they've got some chip in them fails or something, I think. Am I thinking about the right series? But, you know, once again, if you can pick anything up for a certain price, it's going to be useful. Like, you know, if you want bandwidth, I mean, those things go up to 500 mega or a gig, don't they? The 320 series. Like, if you can pick up a really good high bandwidth one for not much money, then it's probably worth it. If you've got the space and everything. No, I didn't try tricloethylene. I don't even know what that is. You've only just realised, Thomas, that the global chip shortage stuff is getting really annoying. Some people have quit. Some people have quit the industry. Like they've shut their business. They had like a kit business or whatever, or a small product business, and they've just quit because they just can't make anything. So yeah, it's bad. There we go, everyone. Answer that in the chat. Fun dishwasher fault. What could cause the thing to lose power barely 10 minutes in, then suddenly come back on and think it is finished? Answers on a postcard. It's some sort of not hiccup in power supply, but some sort of, either that or, once again, it could be the power supply doing it, or it could be sensing going back to the power supply that's shutting the power supply off. But why it boots back up in a finish mode, that could be a feature. That could be a feature because you don't want to lock the door and stuff like that. Like you want it to just be finished. I get. Like you want it to be over. So that's the safety state. Maybe, I don't know. I don't think I've seen it. But then again, the trade show's on next week. Australia's biggest, Australia's only electronics trade show is on next Tuesday and Wednesday. I am going to the secret after party. There's a secret after party on Tuesday night. That's where all the hookers and booze is. If you can imagine an electronics industry after party, it's like that's where all the drugs, hookers, and booze is. Uh-oh, global vacuum tube shortage. Oh, no. No. The humanity was bad enough with the STM32 micros, and now vacuum tubes. Yep. And half of them come from Russia, don't they? So good luck. Yep. Okay, I think I'll give the tricloethylene a miss then. Heinrich, is nuclear battery a good energy source today? I don't think so. I've done a video on nuclear batteries. They're just like, yeah, for incredibly niche stuff, like 100 microwatts and under. If you've got a sensor that needs 100 microwatts and cost is no object, sure, nuclear battery. There's companies that make them. You can buy them. China's not going to attack Taiwan. Don't worry about it. Isn't going to happen. I'm calling it now. China's not going to attack Taiwan. Dave, say something politically incorrect. What is politically incorrect today? Everything is politically incorrect. Anyway, I better go in 5 minutes. If there's any last questions, I'm going to go and is it worth investing in a bow plotting capable oscilloscope? I mean, as a beginner user, probably not. Like you can get the USB ones, like the analog devices one, the digital and analog discovery thing that does excellent bow plotting and stuff like that. So like I wouldn't get one of like a benchtop. I wouldn't spend a lot of money on like a benchtop one with the, like some of the low end benchtop ones have the bow plotting capability, but you can do it with just a USB scope. The company I work for has delivery lead times now past 12 months for some of your products. Wow. Just basic gear for networking. And you've got 12 months lead times. It's just, yeah, it's nuts. Yes, the nuclear batteries are super low power. As I said, 100 microwatts and under for like a dip chip sized thing. So many people confidently giving completely bogus explanations for the comment in the my latest video. It's not an April Fool's video. What? I don't get it. I don't get it. It's real. Look, I can prove it. It's real. Hang on. Oh, no. No, there it is. It's real. Look. Multimeter. Multimeter. Okay. Nanofarads. Whoop. Multimeter. Probes. Inductor. 220. 200 and it's upside down, so all the electrons are going to fall out. 220 220 microhenry inductor. Flip it up. Look at that. Look at that. See? Told you. It's real. It's real. BJTs and hookers. That's what happens at the electronics trade show after party. Oh, thank you, Big Daddy. A friend sold me for cheap a Siglent SDS 1202XE unopened in the box. He said it needed a capacitor modification. Oh, I haven't heard that. Has anyone else heard that? Can anyone help out Big Daddy? MRI? Search the forum. Search the EEVblog forum, because that's... I haven't heard that. Needs a capacitor modification. That's not part of the hack, because the hack is all software, isn't it? Capacitor modification. Does anyone know? That's really weird. Anyway. Yoink. You belong to us now. No, it's not that easy. It's not that easy to invade a island country like Taiwan. It's not that easy at all. There's actually only a couple of months a year that you can do it because the seas are too rough. There's only a couple of months a year. There's only a couple of month window you can actually do it. And China do not have the hardware to do it. They do not have the hardware to take Taiwan. What do I think of the... This might have to be the last thing. What do I think of the Will Smith slap? I love the memes. Oh, the memes. The memes. It's all about the memes. Oh, my God. Too good. That is really sad. It is really sad. Will Smith, I liked him. I still like him. I'm like, you know, he's like some of the best movies. But the guy has problems, man. It's sad. He's been humiliated for years now because his wife has been, you know, they're in an open marriage, sure. It's always one way. It's always one way. There's somebody who wants it and somebody who tolerates it. And he's obviously been humiliated. Everyone says he's like a really nice guy. So I think he's just tolerated this shit, and he's been humiliated in public for years about it, and he just snapped. He just, right, I'm gonna, you know, God, it's sad. It really is sad. Yeah. Poor guy. But Chris Rock, oh man, he handled that like a champ. Like the guy's a genius. Like he just handled it. Like it almost didn't happen. Well, not quite like it almost didn't happen, but it was absolutely shocked. But he just kept going. And yeah. And now it's an absolute no-brainer joke to do his, like he's doing stand-up now. He's doing stand-up shows. It's an absolute no-brainer to like turn up in like a full helmet kind of, you know. Turn up on stage. That's what I'd be doing if I was Chris Rock. That's like guaranteed joke, that one. But yeah, Will Smith, man, that guy's got serious problems, and really feel sorry for him. He just thought he needed to humiliate somebody to avoid his own humiliation. He had to prove that he was a man, and he's going to go, right, I'm going to go up and humiliate Chris Rock, right? Because he's a small guy. He's not going to hit me back. And you know, it's like, yeah, it's really sad. It's really sad. So he's got some he's got some real problems. Yep. Yeah, he should have dumped her years ago. He should have dumped her years ago. Now he's, yeah, you know, yeah. But the guy clearly loves her, right? And he's just, and it all to his detriment. He's just putting up with this shit, and he couldn't take it anymore. And a split-second thing inside of him went, right, I'm gonna prove I'm a man. Everyone's been laughing at me. Oh, watch this, you know. And yeah. Anyway, yes, I agree. Serpent ZA is the one to watch. Yeah, Serpent ZA's China videos. Yep. If you want to open your eyes to China, watch Serpent ZA. Yeah, he lived in China for 14 years or something. And, yep, boy, the story's unbelievable. And the jokes are coming. Yep, and the Will Smith jokes are coming. What? Rassenbot, you didn't hear about Will Smith? Really? But yeah, it's very sad. Back to the Future musical. Will I go see it? Oh yeah, if it's here. Is it here? I don't think Chris Rock knew. And even if he did, like, if you're in the front, that's why you're put in the front row. You are put in the front row of the Oscars. You are sat there in the front row because you know your job is to be roasted and made fun of by the comedian host. That is their job. And it's a pretty mild joke. And if he had a problem with it, like, you know, the thing, you know, he laughed at it. Will Smith laughed at it. It was a funny joke, right? G.I. Jane, right? It was a funny joke, right? And you could argue that if Will Smith knew, if Chris Rock knew that she had a medical condition that was causing it, then maybe, you know, it's not the best joke. But if you've got a problem with it, right? If I guarantee that if Will Smith he had no marriage problems, he had no confidence problems, he had no embarrassment problems from all the shit his wife's been doing, right? And he's been putting up with it. Then he's been going along with it just because he's a nice guy and he, you know, I don't know. And yeah, and so if none of that happened, it was like that slap would never happen, right? It would never, you know, they'd all laugh and cringe and, you know, and then afterwards, right, the proper thing to do is if, you know, like go up to him afterwards and say, hey, it wasn't cool, she's got a medical thing, and, you know, Chris Rock would apologise, oh, I didn't know, sorry, you know, like, no big deal, right? But, geez, you know, it's just, it's a pretty mild joke. It's pretty mild, right? Gee, like it's actually a good, right? It's actually a good joke. It's, you know, G.I. Jane. It's, you know, it's, come on, you know, you're in the front row. You're going to be made fun of by the comedian host. That's their job. Yeah, that was bad. Yeah, that was sad news about Bruce Willis. No, he's unfortunately, Rich. He's not going to get better. I don't think he's going to get better. It's a permanent brain. I don't know if it's a disease or not. Can somebody confirm? But yeah, but he's got memory. Like it's attacks your cognitive functions and stuff, and that's why all his latest movies that he's done in the last 2 years or something have been. You know, he's had to wear an earpiece because he can't actually remember his lines. So he's got to be fed his lines, and he can't deliver them properly. He can't articulate properly, and it's really sad. Man, I really like Bruce Willis, and no, he did the right thing though by saying, "Look, it's done. You know, it's over." Can somebody confirm what actual? I don't know if it's a disease or if it's a condition or what it's caused by, but. Somebody agrees that it was a good joke. No, it is not. It is not dementia. It is not dementia. It's aphasia. Aphasia. Right. I'm gonna have to check that up. But okay, many people are saying aphasia. I'm butchering that. Yeah, let's. Yeah, Biden's even. Biden. At this stage, I'd rather have Bruce Willis as the U.S. president than Joe Biden. Yeah. Wow. Really? Groove Joe. I have to go. I got to go. Did Bruce Willis sold his AI rights also? Did he? Wow. Well, probably smart move. Like he's probably being given some terminal diagnosis or terminal in the fact that he's not going to remember anything in a year's time. Like he's going to just be a complete vegetable or something. I don't know what it turns into or how long you've got if you've got this thing, but yeah, like apparently he's going to like yeah, it's just going downhill so fast that he's getting all the money while he can, and you know so his kids get the money and stuff, which is smart. So that's very intimate. Yeah. Wow. Okay. That's probably a smart move. It just affects speech, does it really? Does it just really? So it doesn't affect your ability to remember? I thought it was a cognitive decline. It's like dementia, damage to the brain. Yeah, it damages your brain somehow. Supposed to mess with speech capabilities. Yeah. Yeah. Brain tumor? Yeah, it was good that he finally came out and said, nah, that's it. I'm done. You know, it's, yeah. Because if you watch some of his recent movies, oh, goodness. Oh, like I watched Cosmic Sin. Boy, yeah. Yeah. And he worked hard, yeah. Yeah. And he was good. Bruce Willis was good. He could do many different roles. Like, it isn't just Die Hard. Brain fog, yeah. So I'm not sure if it, like, how it affects your lifespan and stuff, but I guess if you can't talk, like, if you can't speak, that's like, you know, you can still live a decent life if you can't talk. But if you can't remember and you're not there and, you know, you don't know what's going on and stuff, then yeah. Unfortunately, there are no electronic markets in Sydney. Usual? I'm butchering that. Yeah, there's many ways that if you just lose your voice, that you can still live a decent life. You can, you know, there's tech or simply writing stuff down, you know. Yeah. Anyway, I better go, people. Thank you for joining me. Should I do the wiggle? Last thing, should I do the wiggle? Should I do the wiggle video and an update on the wiggle? Laughing at wiggle? Or should I do the next bolt one, which is probably more effort? Or should I do the energy vault Jenga tower thing? Leave it in the comments. Which one should I work on? Because like I actually want to do all three. So you might find 3 consecutive busted videos from me, even if they're on the second channel. Tennis is at 12:30 today, so I've got to be home at 12. So I don't know if I'll have time to get my burger. Do all of them. Do all of them. I'll probably do the one today that has the least work, which might be the wiggle one, because I've already done a 50-minute wiggle video. So this will just be like a laughing at thing. Do the most ridiculous one. They're all ridiculous in their own ways. It's hard to pick a winner. They're all shit. Video on my burger. All 3. Do whatever I like. Nobody's telling me. Nobody's telling me. All right. Cool. Thanks, everyone, for joining me. Catch you next time.